Welcome to the Wild West, everyone. And by the Wild West, I mean the fidget game is wild, isn't it? I mean, you've just got makers out there just making stuff up out of their brain, just taking ideas out of their brain and turning them into these beautiful little toys that we can play with. You've got collectors navigating this strange buying world, trying not to get scammed, because you can't go to the store. You can't go down to Walmart to the jewelry section and say, oh, yeah, oh, look at that glass in the glass case there. Yeah, no, the second one on the right. Could I take a look at that tungsten? Yeah, the one for $500. Yeah, no, you're not doing that, right? It's so made up and I love it, right? It's so different. And just like all that other stuff, when something goes wrong, you're not going to your local fidget repair guy in town and being like, hey, here, he's not right beside the mechanic or something like that, right? It's not right beside the jeweler, go and fix my fidget. No, you're either, going to the maker and they're usually helping out, or you're just figuring it out yourself. And in my case, that's what I was doing. And in my case, I went to the maker. I went to Jonas with this fidget and I said, look at how broken it is. What can you do? And his answer was, not really much. It's kind of fugged right up. So I had to take some risks. I had to take some chances and I had to just figure it out myself. Just like the Wild West. So who we got here? Anyone got insurance policy? I don't know. Has anyone ever tried to do that? I haven't. I guess you would have to get home insurance or something and then get insurance for your items in your home. That's the only way I can think that you would actually be having that happen, kind of thing. Oh, Jay Dizzy's here. Sup, baby? And we're not actually doing an unboxing video today. We can't because, and the unboxing video should be released now. So it should be out explaining and showing, what happened when I first opened this thing. But I don't have time for it because I have 2 tutorial videos to go through. And, you're welcome. You're welcome that I got a little ways into fixing this thing. And then I thought, man, should I start documenting this? Because this could be cool. And I did. And then I edited it down and made it like a nice little kind of tutorial because, I don't know. No one's probably going to do this, but it's still fun. It's still fun to see what I went through. And you know what? I miss the old fidget nerd tutorial days, this Rapt, I did the first fidget tutorials with. This was the first one I ever owned and is the first one that I made videos with ever on the channel. So that's pretty cool. And maybe it kind of bubbled up so much nostalgia that it just got me, just got me making one of these tutorial stuff. Picked up a 3D printed spin chick you dropped yesterday. Oh, smashing this big cap. And I reached out to the maker and he's hooked me up with a replacement. That's awesome. See, that's great. In my case, the answer was, yeah, your threading's done in the body? What do you say? Jonas said that the only way to fix the threading in the body was to go deeper with the tap. So literally go past the hole in the post. Like here. So you'll learn more about what's going on and stuff like that. But my issue was that the threading was just ruined in that, right? Just ruined. And his fix is to go past the threading and go into the body further and try to catch a little bit more. And I was like, I don't think that's going to do what I want it to do. I don't really think it's going to work. So I kind of opted for, you know what? I'm going to figure it out myself. So that's what we're going to do. We are going to watch this video. Now, as usual, please just interrupt me, ask questions. We are watching the video live. So chat and me will be there live. So it's not like we're watching an unboxing video where I just kind of make you watch. Sit down, kids. Watch this video. Shut up. It's not really like that. So it's more like, we can pause it and do stuff if I've done it right. Oh no, I've got to add my mic into that thing. Just give me a second. I'll add my mic in. Does that work? Oh, that works. Okay. Can you hear me now? Cool. Great. So that's working. Cool. I might have to add my mic into the other one later. Okay. So we're going to watch this. Texas, you finally made it live. That's awesome. Arnie Horta. It didn't, Loctite wasn't really going to do it, Arnie. I'll tell you that. It was not really going to be what we were going to be after there. But yeah, I'll show you what I did. It, I don't know. I think it worked out pretty good. Pretty damn good, if you ask me. Okay, so let's take a look at this. So I got this Rapt, and it turned out to be not what I wanted it to be. In the unboxing video, I figured out that some holes had been stripped, and I'm showing you on this one because I've already done some steps on this one. So I'm gonna put this one aside for now and kind of show you another one so that you can see what I've done without showing yet what has been done to this one yet. But then I'll explain, I promise. So with this one, I'm just using this as an example. The hole for the screw here had been stripped, especially at the top part of it. So if we're looking down in there, we can see the threading, and at the top, it had been stripped to the point where you could only use a much longer screw to catch some thread down at the bottom of the hole there. And that was the only thing that was holding the whole thing together, right? So when I got this one, it had a couple of long screws. The problem was that the screws were bottoming out down there. And what it was doing was still leaving the plate a little bit loose, and in turn would leave, the magnets a bit loose. And that was a complete deal breaker for me. I was just not going to have that. So entirely my fault. I went and tried to shorten up some screws. So I took some of these kind of nylon tipped pliers that I have, and I took one of these very small screws, the little Rapt screws, and then I took a file, just like this kind of file, and I filed down the end of the screw until it was less, maybe about 1 millimeter shorter. Unfortunately, there was, a little bit of sharpness kind of left on the end of this screw, when I filed it down. So that was essentially continuing to cut in to the copper when I tried to screw it in. Long story short, the holes ended up just getting completely stripped. And this was totally my mistake. Like, never do this. I didn't even think of it. It's my fault. I mutilated the rest of the holes because when you have a sharp little edge on the screw like that, there was no threading left. It was fucked. Like, they worked for like maybe the first couple of thread ins, and then when I was practicing with other stuff, going in and out, just destroyed. So it was kind of half destroyed when I got it, and then I took it. I took it the rest of the way, Right. So they're done now. They're completely toast. There's no screws that are going to be going in it. All the thread is just gone now, kind of thing. So one method for fixing a stripped screw is to use something like an epoxy like this. It's basically JB Weld epoxy steel resin and steel hardener. So this is basically a 2-part epoxy that has steel in it. So it's got metal in it, right? So you guys that are talking about Loctite, just remember, Loctite is more for like when you actually have like a little bit of something left. Like if I put Loctite in this, it would have not been enough to tighten it down fully. Okay. We're talking about, we want to get compression of the slide plate. We want the slide plate to push down into the body, right? So you're not going to get it with super glue or anything like that. It's really not going to happen. So this was kind of my answer. Yeah, you could do, yes, Fidget things. You could do an M2 thread repair kit. Did I want to go and get that whole thing? No. Do most people have that whole setup and stuff like that with the shop? No. I would have to make the hole bigger on the thing, and then I would have to make the hole bigger on the plate, and then I have to get a different screw, and no. So this is what I ended up doing. So it can, in theory, be used to sort of tap a new hole. Okay, helicoil. So what Fidget thinks he's saying is that he's saying you can get a coil, and I know what he's talking about. I did look at this before. So you can get a different kind of coil that goes in, like you make the hole bigger, and then you put a helicoil in, and it actually is the size of the original screw that you wanted. Well beyond my tool capacity and stuff like that in-house, and I don't know, I just wanted to mess around with shit, so for something, right? So my idea was to do this. I went and I filled up that hole with that resin, and then I sanded it down very gently and carefully until it's flush. So that's where this is at now, and that's where the other side of this is at now too. So what I did is I took that leftover epoxy resin that I had in that, and I thought, screw it. I'm going to take that off, and I put it underneath here with all the magnets, put a line of it on the other side in between the plate and the magnets, all along here, all along the insert, and I squished it down there. This is essentially epoxied to the plate now. They are one. Same with this one. They are now one. So now that's a very uncomfortable fidget slider, but it is very fun. It's way too loud. Bunny hates it. Wife, like, big kibosh on that one, using that one in the house. And then one thing should be noted that I don't think I mentioned is I did this because I was 100% convinced that my little epoxy idea in the hole was not going to be enough to grab the screw, and that my next step was then to epoxy the entire top of the Rapt down on to those slide plates that were epoxied together and just make it one big freaking sealed unit. I actually talked to Greg Meg about this. He's actually one of the only ones that knows that I did this before this video. And because he had repaired my dad's old Ultim V1 Rapt that way, that had the whole post blown out from it. And he put the whole thing together and just made a sealed unit Rapt. And he probably still has it, probably still uses it. So I have the thinnest slider maybe to ever be made. It's very uncomfortable, but it is a very, very thin slider and technically works. That's kind of my first step. That's where this is at now. That's where this is at now. Okay, so let's get the next step started. We're going to see if we can get a screw to thread back in there. Obviously, it's all full of the steel epoxy resin like I was talking about.
Welcome, Lego Lancer.
I'm going to be taking this 16th inch drill bit for metal and wood and stuff. And I don't know if you can see, but I can still see the thread of the screw past the edge of the drill bit. So that's what you want. If you want to make a hole pre-drill for a screw, you want to use a bit. It's just slightly smaller than the teeth, the threading of the screw that you're putting in. So I don't think this is going to work. And that's fine, because I just think that this resin is not going to be, it's not going to have enough hold. And I also think that the threading on these machine screws is just not enough. So what I'm going to do before I start is just hold this up to the post and kind of put it down at the bottom there, and just take note of how far in the drill bit needs to go before it starts bottoming out there. It really only needs to go in that much or so, but really less than that, because we don't even want to get to the bottom, and I don't want to keep drilling out more copper. Probably won't be something that you can see because I need to be totally straight up and down over top of it. There, so that turned out to be something I needed to get like right down close to it to kind of do it, so you weren't gonna be able to see anything anyway. So what I did was basically got a little hole started there. It already looks too big to me. It's not perfectly centered, doesn't really matter too much. I'm gonna take this. This is like a much longer kind of Rapt screw. I believe it's for a Rapt Light. And we're doing a tutorial, Lego Lancer, and then after we do all the tutorial stuff, we're gonna spin the Fidget wheel. Someone's gonna win something, so stick around. And well, that worked. I mean, like, it does still have, I can tell already that it's gonna thread in because the drill hole is smaller, so that's good. So I'm just gonna get it started, and I'm using a nice long one because I want it to go all the way down to the bottom, and then after I will use a different shorter one. So I'm putting quite a lot of pressure to try to thread that down in there. I can see some more material coming out. It's more secure than I thought it was going to be. I'm going to keep going in. It actually is threading in. I'm going to back it out now. Wow, it's actually a lot tighter than I thought it would be. This is probably the moment where I realized I was like, huh, okay, maybe the internet is right. Because when I thought of this in my brain, I thought, oh, that could be something I could do. It'd be like, I've done that before at work. Like you shove a screw hole like wood with like something, you know, like caulking or something, and then you screw the screw in, and then it holds finally, kind of thing, right? And I've fixed this kind of stuff before, and I thought, how can I do the metal part of this, right? And then I thought, I can do that. And then I asked ChatGPT, and it told me exactly the same thing. It was like, this is one method. I was like, well, if AI says I'm right. Oh, wow. So yeah, I don't know if you can tell. I can barely see it too, but it has created a bit of threading in there. Oh yeah, maybe you can see it there. See that little bit of threading there? I'm surprised. I'm going to try going in one more time. Oh, that's tight. Okay, now it's starting to turn a little bit, like kind of lean. So I'm going to say that's good. That's as deep as we need to go. That did create some thread. And if I put a plate on, hey Mike, we're centered enough. Interesting. Okay, well, what am I going to try now? Okay, these are the regular Rapt screws. These little guys right here. Not very much at all. Usually you don't need much. And then you have like a Rapt light screw and then another kind of Rapt light screw. Let's just try putting this in, see if there's enough thread at the top there. It's a cool experiment either way. It's threading. No way. That actually tightened up. That didn't spin at the end. That actually tightened right up. And it's never come out since. Okay, well, I'm going to do the same to the other one then. It's very hard to get it right in the center, especially when you're dealing with not as strong a material as like epoxy is. But I'm going to try the same method where I try to start a thread with this longer screw, adding a bit of pressure. The hole appears to still be small enough to allow for some threading. It's threading in. I get into that later, JP. Okay, it's getting quite hard. I'm going to stop now. That got pretty hard to do, so I'm going to pull it out. It seems to have created some threading again. It's not very centered, but it might be as centered as the last one. Okay, let's try one of these small screws. Let's see if it's centered enough to actually work. It's threading. Oh, wow, it stopped.
I was so surprised.
It's not quite centered, and I don't think it's quite flush. This one worked out a way better. This one's a little off. Oh, I corrected it a little bit doing that. Oh, it's really tight. It's a lot tighter than I thought it would be because of the lack of foam dampeners in there or any kind of material. I would say there's just a bit more sound coming out of it. I'm extremely cautious to even want to take the screws out again to try putting other stuff in because I feel like that thread has a very limited lifespan, and any kind of, screwing in too much could instantly start stripping that epoxy thread. But for now, this is impressing me more than I thought it would. So I think I'm just going to use this for a while and see if I notice anything going on with the screws, like them backing out or anything like that. And I'm just going to test this for a while before I move on. Yeah. Little surprises. So that was, oh God, your message is still up. There we go. That was 2 months ago. That was 2 months ago that I first did that. Okay. And I have been playing with this and testing it and testing it and testing it and testing it. And I have dropped it on hard surfaces like my hardwood floor. I believe I dropped on the sidewalk again. I have dropped it on other stuff. And it is just, it's nothing has moved. Not a goddamn thing has moved. So it surprised me a lot. And like I said in the video, it's not something that I want to keep messing with. I would rather just leave it. Luckily, I kind of weighed it before I did it, right? So I knew that the weight would be good for that half medium, half hybrid that I think is the best. And holy crap, it is with this one. Oh my God. It is so good that way. Hey, Jamie's here. Jamie's here. Everyone tell Jamie what you want him to put on the wheel for later. Oh, and speaking of the wheel stuff, everyone, I made posts in the Daily Fidget and Spin Space, okay? On Facebook. Go there and tag makers that you want to see stuff up on the wheel so they see that post, okay? Because I made that part of it, but you guys, sometimes reading isn't your greatest thing. I understand, me too. You would have had to hit the extra thing, see more, and then you have to read. And when there's this funny video there of when Greg won the Pura, I put that up as an example kind of thing of the wheel. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to read. But go and tag the makers you want to see on the wheel. Okay, good. Thank you. Yes, Steven, it's awesome that it worked. I love it. It literally went from a pile of garbage. This thing would have been absolutely useless, worthless. And it kind of is still worthless, but now it's literally priceless to me because it is the first Rapt that I ever got made. I got it commissioned from Jonas way back in the Wild West days when you could I literally sent him an email. I went to the Modusworks site and I sent him an email because I didn't know how to PM him. That's how far back we're talking here. Okay. I didn't even know how to PM him on Facebook. I was like, well, who is it? Which one is he? Kind of thing. Right. So I emailed him and said, oh, hey, hi. So I saw your website, but it doesn't say that maybe there's any way to get like customs. I'm just checking if this is how you order customs sort of thing. And he's like, oh yeah, sure. What do you want? I'm like, oh, wow. And this is a Rapt that came out of it. All right. So that is a long time ago. It's a bit like what's that? Gas. What'd you say? Gas. It's a bit like someone is fixing dents in a front bumper of a Ferrari by gently hitting. And funny you should say that because the epoxy that I used and the epoxy I use in the next video is something that you could do that. Some similar with like Bondo, right? You could use it for automobile body repair, right? Kind of work. You could sand it, paint it, and all that stuff. So it is pretty durable stuff. Pretty durable stuff. What? Oh, fuck off. You can't say that shit and then not. You can't say that. Really? You want to put a W Goldie up there? Should I put it up now? Because we have time. I just wanted to show another quick video and then we have time. Really? A W Goldie? Oh, fuck off. I didn't even think you had some of those. So a W Goldie, not a WCU Goldie. Let's remember this, okay? There was the WCU Goldies like the one I have. He's talking about a pure tungsten Goldie edamame here. Do it. Yes! You saw it. You saw it. Do it. Do it. Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to do that at the end. We're going to put a W Goldie up. Fuck, thanks, Jamie. God damn. W's in the chat for Jamie Acker, the maker, the man, the myth, the legend behind LIC EDC. And by the way, LIC stands for Long Island City, but he lives in Portland, Oregon now. So it's just kind of like a little blast for the past for him. That's freaking awesome. Thank God. A W Goldie on the wheel. That is a big one. Okay, Jamie, make sure you PM me. Make sure you PM me the price for that because I imagine that's a chance to buy. So just PM that to me. We'll find out what that is. And yeah, see if someone wants to go for that. Oh, that's exciting. That's great. Okay, so yeah, this thing has become like a go-to. And one other thing I need to mention that's kind of became the whole point of this is that it's shocking. I did not think that it would happen, but not having any of the little foam dampeners up in the top anymore. Because you imagine, I just have the magnet inserts, the magnets and stuff. It's all glued to the plates. I don't need foam dampeners anymore to squish the magnets down, to make them not rattle. I don't need it. So I just put it together. And I mean, honestly, I was just thinking it was going to fail anyway. So I screwed that thing in going, whatever, I'll leave those out. I don't need them. I'm just going to mess this up anyway. And then I never took it out and then started playing with it and realized, oh my God, it is subtle, but there is this extra little pop click going on that I am just, here, listen. It's going to be so hard for something like this to come through on mic, but what it does is it even is accentuating sliding sounds ever so slightly. The mic's just going to make everything sound great, but especially on ladder slides. So, yes, exactly, Stephen, thank you. Echo chamber. That is the word. And I got reminded about Fidget Things. Derek Schutz, who does Fidget Things stuff, who does the Sob. He's got those, I don't know if he does them anymore, but I used to have them for a little bit. I had the, what are they called? The dust collector plates. So they're plates that have these like little holes in them. So they open up the bottom of it. And I was reminded of that, because that creates an echo chamber effect as well. And it is intoxicating. It is very good. Does Jonas still have to eat his hat guarantee for slide plates? 100%. Yeah. If you can make them not slide. Yeah. And that means that like you go and you try to slide it and it like there's just something mechanically wrong with it and it will not slide anymore, kind of thing. And that's, so far, I think that's impossible. Some of you guys know the weird tests I used to do on my older Rapts. I had a Rapt one time and I made a concrete sandwich out of it, wet concrete I put in between it and slid it around. I threw one in a pile of sand and then started sliding around with sand just magnetized all over the damn thing and just washed it off, cleaned it up, and yeah, everything's fine. So I don't think it's possible. Yeah. Okay, so that first part of that other video, okay? Remember I said, oh, I glued the plates to the thing, all right? That was the part I skipped, okay? I didn't do that part. And then after that, I went, maybe I should record stuff. And then yesterday I thought, fine, wouldn't it be fun if we just did another little video where I like, you know, showed you like what I did and how to do that. Don't do it. You'll see the disclaimer. You'll see the disclaimer in a second here. You can just wash them with like soap and water. You can just take a whole Rapt and you can just run it under water, but you want to open it up after and then dry out other parts because they are not water and dust resistant. Like the water will get back in there. Okay. But yeah, that's what I did in the video. I literally just washed it under a tap until it was all cleaned off and stuff like that. Yeah. Or if you're not doing water, use Silly Putty. Use Silly Putty. Okay, let's go through this. Mic was turned off in that one too. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, yeah. As always, questions if you want. And yeah, let's do it. Just as a quick disclaimer before I start this video, don't do this or do it at your own risk because it's permanent and I take no responsibility for how much you may or may not mess up your very expensive toy. So take it at your own risk. Thanks. All right, my nerds, what I'm going to show you right here is how to secure your magnet inserts into your plates with also your magnets, okay? So this is going to be making a permanent bond between the insert and the plate and the magnets. And what that's basically going to do is allow you to not even use these foam dampeners to secure the magnets. We're not going to need those anymore. And then what will happen is that you will create this little miniature echo chamber up here in the top part of the body of the Rapt, where there is no longer a little foam dampener, okay? It's very small, but it does make a very small difference in sound, okay? This one has it, and I love it. And I can't take this one apart anymore for other reasons, but I'm going to show you on a different set. First things first, you want to take apart your Rapt, obviously. I've taken the body off of this one, and I have its plates. I have my inserts of choice ready to go. I'm going with a medium on one side and a hybrid one on the other because I just think that's the best. I'm going to put all the medium magnets in this side, like so, and I'll put all the magnets in the hybrid side, like so. Before you go any further, do double check that you have the polarity right, because once you do this once, you can't correct it.
Seriously.
So double check. You can do that by taking your stick of magnets, holding it at one end, and then putting it up to the magnets in the insert. All of these magnets attract to this end. So if I have it right, every magnet on this side will repel to this end. I've got that right. Next, what we're going to do is take some tape. Doesn't have to be too sticky. I've got some painter's tape here, and that's certainly not very sticky, but it has to be sticky enough to kind of grab these magnets. I'll show you. So I'm going to put tape on both of these, okay? Really going to work that in. Get it stuck to every magnet, every part of the insert, like so. And like so. At this point, I would use a sharp knife to trim off some of the excess tape because it's just going to get in your way. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's only temporary. Something like that. Next, we're going to test that this tape actually did what we wanted it to do. So we're going to take this half off of your metal surface, and we're going to see if we can just drop out that whole insert without the magnets flying everywhere. So now the tape is stopping the magnets from flying everywhere. We're going to set that plate aside over there, and we'll set those magnets right there. Let's do the same to the other side. It's important to remember, you really want to keep these two sides away from each other. So yes. I'm going to put these bodies somewhere else. I'm going to put one magnet side way over there, and I'm going to put the other one way over there. You don't want those attracting. Now comes the fun part. So this is an epoxy paste, okay? It's a two-part. So when I mix part A with part B in equal amounts, it's going to become an epoxy and harden.
Now, something to note, you don't have to go all like hardcore like I did and use like an epoxy paste. Like you could probably use like super glue or something. But I'm a commercial carpenter, and I'm like, I'm gonna build it and it's not gonna come apart. That's like kind of like my mentality, and it's just locked in there. So I kind of went at this full board like that. So yeah.
The reason I picked a paste is because it's super easy to work with. There's no sag and no drip. We are really not going to need a lot. So we're going to open up one side here and the other. One of these, strangely, smells like dirty dog feet. So that's an extra bonus. It's going to take out about that amount on one and about the same amount on the other. This one's a little stretchier. Oh, it's on me now. Don't worry. Just a little paper towel. Or, be smart and wear gloves. Now, this is good. I can already tell that this is way more than I'm going to need. I'm going to put these away first, then start mixing. You're looking for it to all be that even dark gray. And you don't have to get it perfectly the same amount. You just got to get it pretty damn close. That should do it. Something like that. Now, another reason I picked epoxy resin paste is you have working time. This isn't like some sort of crazy super glue that, sets up in literally 3 minutes or something. You've got some time to chill, right? Relax, get it right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a bit and I'm just going to smear a line all down that side, making sure I get the magnets and the insert. And then same over here, something like that. And you could even use less, really. This stuff goes a long way. I could even scrape some off there. As long as I've gotten every one of the magnets and a little bit on each side of the insert. So we're getting some gluiness happening to all of the slide plate. Next, take this and just fit it right down in there. And we'll just leave it like that for now. Let's get the other side done. Same thing. Take a little bit and all the way down each side. Doesn't take a lot. Something like that. Take our other slide plate. In she goes. There. That's the hard part done. Now, at about 70 Fahrenheit or 21 Celsius, this epoxy is going to take about 24 hours to cure fully. But what it needs now is a lot of compression to really evenly distribute all the epoxy in there over top of the magnets and the resin and just fuse it with the plates. So pick a solid base. I've got this hard piece of wood, And then I'm choosing to take a piece of this like foam that you would put in a cupboard. You get it at the dollar store. I'm putting this on top of everything because I want it to squish past the magnets and down evenly onto all the inserts, because some of the magnets are a little bit proud of the inserts themselves. So I'm going to put that layer on top like so. Then I'm going to take another piece of wood and I'm going to put that on top of that. And then I'm going to take this heavy chunk of freaking metal that I have and just put that right on top of that. And then I'll probably put some other chunks of everything in there as well, just to really weight it down. And then I'll just let it sit there and wait. That's basically all you do. In the morning or 24 hours later, you can get up, take the tape off, and those will be fused right in there. And you'll be able to go screw it right onto your Rapt body with no foam dampeners. And you'll get a nice little extra sound, little echo chamber thing going on. Trust me, it's really good. But also, don't do this. It's too permanent, okay? You never heard this from me. Cheers, nerds. Yeah, so that's it. That's what I did. Questions there that I saw. That was actually a good question that G Mig had, or is it? Yeah. Did you sand the plates first? I could have, but it worked so well the last one that I realized I don't really need to. But that is a recommendation. You're gonna see it on like any kind of epoxy thing, is to like roughen surfaces first. So yeah, you've got this like super slick, plate surface. You got a like really slick acrylic, insert surface. You got a super slick magnet surface. And apparently it just doesn't matter when we're just doing that, because they don't come apart. So it could be a step you could do, but I didn't feel like it, and I didn't do it, and it works. It works fine. What else we got? What was this? Rapt is a graduation present. Oh, that's a nice. You got to be excellent to yourself, Ragnarok. That would be very excellent to yourself. The used market. Yeah. No, you just have to go to the used market. You got to go to Modusworks, buy, sell, and trade. They have been popping up lately, and you got to be a member of Modusworks family group first, and then you can be a member of Modusworks, buy, sell, trade. And then you just got to kind of look. You got to scour like a hawk. You got to be a hawk guy. Also that. Just get one, because that's the cheapest option you're going to get, period, right now. For $350, that is the cheapest Rapt directly from Jonas that you will get, period. And if you're one of those people that's like, I can't deal with the asymmetrical, then tough, right? That's what's available right now. Why don't we just put the Eiffel Tower on it? I don't know. We should just epoxy up the Eiffel Tower. Fidget collecting is a waiting game. The more patient you get, the easier it gets. Like I said before, it's a Wild West. There is no stores. Everything comes in the mail and everything's pre-orders. It's a waiting game, man. And if you can develop the ability to order something and then literally forget about it, it's a big strength, but it's hard. Took me, oh God, I want to say it took me like a good year and a half to like maybe a little bit longer to stop like just checking my like notifications for like my tracking info all the time and stuff like that. Okay, so let me build that. Yes, selling stuff. Was that a hybrid insert with an all medium insert used for the Rapt? Yes, that in my opinion is the best magnet combo to absolutely use. So like any good, cooking show where you see someone put the cake together here. So now it's all ready, right? Now it's all here. And I've got another one of these like, extremely thin fidget sliders where it is totally fused to the other one. Okay. So that means that I can just test it right now because I wanted to test it. I haven't tested it yet. I haven't put it back on here with no foam dampeners. And we can see what we are looking at. Just going to do a little more comments first. Oh, you like asymmetrical? That's good. Yeah, you just got to wait for he's literally pumping them out. He's pumping out MBSs every single day. every single day. Yeah, good. It's absolutely a banger. It's a banger combo. I pretty much put it in almost all of my sliders. I try to make some sort of combination of it. I just personally find all strong in all the corners just is like a little bit too much, and it just doesn't move as easy. So it's great with the last time I did this, I had to use the Phillips head ones, and I didn't, you don't really like the look of it as much. Like the Phillips head doesn't look as good. But now, since I don't have to worry about compression, since they're not going to rattle at all, even with the Phillips head or this screw, I can just use the hot looking screw. Let's see what up. Okay. Let's see if it works. I'm going to put it on speaker again. I can already hear the difference. This Rapt was set up with all of these in there and with very tight tolerance inserts. So I purposely picked this one because it was a very satisfying yet very deadening, kind of echoey click. So I wanted to hear the difference, and it's definitely there. Yeah, it's got a pop, like this echoey pop. It's so good. So it works. It works. There you go. It works. I was right. What'd she just show? Really? On out of office objects? Epilogue. I still want her to do bookends. Ooh, girl. Oh, girl, that is pretty. Oh, man. Maybe we can get her to put one of those on the wheel. Holy shite. Oh, she solved it. So she solved the screwing issue by going right through. See, that's how you do it. You just go right through. And you have the whole thing. I love that. Like, Derek's been doing it with Fidget things. With his Sob Slim. That's how that works.
That's not how you solve a screwing issue.
Oh, wait. What? Oh, you want that? Okay, wait.
That's what I thought we were doing.
Okay, you're on.
I just feel everyone should know that is not how you solve a screwing issue. There's little white, little like blue pills for that. So, just make sure you get them from a licensed practitioner. I'm just saying, lots of scams out there. Just like this one that told you how to fix a screwing issue when it's actually little blue pills. Love you, nerds.
Love you, sweetie. Thank you. Thank you for your good advice.
I do, speaking of little blue pills, there's little blue pills in Schedule 1 called Vigara.
No, Viarga.
Yeah. No.
Viarga?
Now you have me questioning it. Anyway.
Copyright. He didn't want to say Viagra.
Well, no, obviously, but now you have me questioning the thing. Anyway, that was just my my way to shift over to the update for Schedule 1 is officially released today. For anyone who hasn't seen it yet, for my fellow players, update is live now.
Bunny loves this game called Schedule 1 that has been taking the gaming world by storm. It's about raising your own drug empire. She's been playing it with JP before. She's been playing it with me over on Zach Don't Slack on my gaming channel and stuff. She has become a prominent member of their community on Discord, just like I've become of the Fidget world. So you're
I'm more prominent than you because I'm a beta tester for the game.
She literally beta tests the game. She's very proud of it. So yeah, go check out Schedule 1 and you can play with my wife on it.
I can help you.
It's 4-player.
I'm a good helper.
4-player. Yeah, she's been hard carrying you.
I hard carry everybody. It's okay. I barely spend time on my own files anymore.
Yeah, I do. It's called Zach Don't Slack. So Zach Don't Slack, but with a K. There's a link on the Fidget Nerd channel at the bottom to it. Yeah, I don't really do tons of stuff there. all the time because I spend most of my time focusing type of stuff here. But yeah, no, I do gaming sometimes. Sometimes.
You can suggest games for him to play. And
I already have so many games to play.
I was going to say, and we'll put them on the list. Or play with us.
Yeah, we'll figure something out. I'm on the mic that picks her up too. I'll switch to the other one, I promise.
Why?
Because you're here, and it's easier to pick both of us up on this mic.
You just want to record me speaking.
It's probably because the fan's on. They probably can't hear dick shit with the fan on.
I hope not. Who wants to listen to dicks and shit?
Let me fuck that up. It's so hot here. Anyway, we're going to go do Spin the Wheel. This is W. Goldie.
Is this one of the spins that is like just for certain whatever, or should I hop in and spin for my members?
I think we're going to do something a little bit different, and you're going to have to wait and see. So, yeah. But it's not going to be... No, I don't think it's going to be that kind of one.
Okay, that's all I was asking, because
Yeah.
I'm gonna go update on Steam, which everyone else should do as well in the background.
Okay, buddy. Okay, baby. You would stay for the wheel, but it's 11:50, and I have 2 exams tomorrow. Good. That is really responsible of you. I'm happy. Okay. We're doing the wheel now. We're doing the wheel now. This is all done. This is amazing, and we're doing the wheel now. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. Oh my God. It is so hot. I gotta turn that mic off and turn this fan back on. Holy crap. What a heat wave. It is getting hot here. Okay. No, I don't play Call of Duty. I can't do that stuff. I play story-driven, cool games. Call of Duty. I can't do Call of Duty. Sorry. No, not my thing. Okay, so what are we doing here? So I'm looking at Jamie's thing. So 625 for someone on the stream. Okay. Let me just confirm something with him. So 100. He has this little plan. He's getting back to me here. Okay, so we're gonna do something a little bit different. We're gonna be apparently we're gonna be spinning the wheel, I think, twice today. So let's hop on over to the wheel here. So what we're gonna do, so Jamie messed me up here, okay? Because he just jumped in, okay? So we had kind of talked about this idea a little bit, and it was like, that's a really cool idea. I like that idea. And his idea was to just put up the W Goldie onto the wheel that is going to be 625 for a wheel member, okay? So it's on the wheel now. It's somewhere. There it is. It's right there on the wheel. Okay, so it's there. Now, Jamie's idea, because Jamie likes to see you all get excited right now, right? He just wants to ship this tomorrow. Okay? He just wants to ship this tomorrow. And I'm going to need you guys' cooperation on this, okay? Because what we're going to do is we're going to go over to Nightbot and have it select our winner. Oh, it was set from Baby Yeti before. So we're going to have it set back to Fidget. So if you type in !Fidget into the chat, you will be entered for this. This is a first, okay? This is a continuous wheel spin until the Goldie is gone, okay? So this is different. This is new, okay? No other item counts right now except the W Goldie. I'm going to say that one other time. For this spin, for this period right now, all we are trying to do is get rid of the W Goldie, okay? To someone, okay? So if you are entering into this, you are prepared to possibly pay $625 to Jamie Acker and have him ship you the Grail motherfucking spinner, the Tungsten Goldie tomorrow. Okay? That is what you are going in for right now. So whoever wins gets to go up to the wheel and spin 3 times. Are you going to land on the W Goldie? I don't know. Maybe you won't. If you don't, I will re-roll and we will bring someone else up again. One spin, can't use points. No, that's cheating. So can't use your fidget points for this. Can't use your fidget points to make it bigger.
But you can use Viagra to make it bigger.
Did you say you can use Viagra to make it bigger?
I did. How can I not? You set me up.
Thank you. Thank you. Dung Ho, fidget points will be allowed in the next normal wheel spin that we'll do right after this, okay? Is everyone following that, okay? I have less entries, so I'm assuming people are understanding that this is for the W Goldie for $625, okay? But we're going to make it different. We're just going to get up there and have someone spin. And then if you don't get it, you leave. Like Yo Siep said, guessing you get one spin, the whole thing repeats till someone lands on it. Very good description. I'm going to put that one up. Okay? This is how we're doing it, okay? This is how Jamie wants it done. He wanted something new and different. Jamie is innovative. He wanted this done this way, okay? Now, you want to opt out? Okay, gotcha. I will find gas on here. Get him out. Boom. Okay. The next one is for the regular old wheel spin, 3 spins, use your points, all that stuff, okay? If it's too much, I'll start giving people extra spins, okay? Cool. So, Ode is opting out, okay? Aniba's opting out. Jeremy's out. Yep. Okay. That's everyone that's out. Yep, got you, Aniba, you're out. Ragnarok's out. Matthew's out. Thank you for everyone understanding. Yep, thank you. Thank you for everyone getting what I'm saying. Odds are getting better and better. Okay, removed. Gas, Jeremy. So we got Jacobs, we got Jeremy, we got Gas out, we've got Inaba out, we've got Oat out, we've got Matthew out, we've got Ragnarok out. Ricardo is out. No, all good. All good. This is new and different. Okay. It's fine. If someone gets it and they're out, they don't have to go up. But it is a good point. I really don't want to be here forever. So it is a good idea. Do we do it or not? Do we redo it? Okay, we're just going to pick a winner. Okay, who's going up? Try to get this. Chaos. Chaos, are you here? Chaos again. What? Okay, this is just a spin. I'll just spin for you and we'll just see. Okay, here we go. Spin. Oh, fuck off. It went right by it. Oh, my God. Okay, no, you didn't get it. You didn't get it. Abby Bay. No, done. Hide. Abby Bay is going up now.
Abbey Bay went right by it. Didn't work. Didn't work. Okay, who else we got here? Timothy. Timothy's going up. Try. Timothy. Oh, Timothy, you got the closest. You got the closest. You were freaking 2 off there. 2 off for Timothy. Okay, who else? Tire bulge. Tire bulge going up. Try to get this thing. Oh, nope. Not even close. Not even close. Too bad. Okay, let's go back. Phenom Vapes. Phenom Vapes is going up next. Phenom Vapes. Nope. There it went. Went right by. Jamie, your idea is ridiculous. Okay. Didn't work. Bell. Bell, bell, bell. Bell, bell, bell. Jamie wants to ship it tomorrow. I gotta do what Jamie says. Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. Oh, God damn it. Wow, that was so close. Holy shit. Oh, my God, Belle, that was so close. Oh, God. That's freaky. G-Mig, I swear to God. I swear to God, if you get this, I'll eat my freaking hat. Oh, don't you dare, Jamie. Oh, no, okay, okay. He's not that lucky. He's not that lucky. Okay. He did get a random slider from Fidget Boy again. That's funny. Okay. Let's go. J Dizzy. J Dizzy. Oh, boy. Oh. No. Okay, the moment it hits someone that I've already done before, I'm just going to start adding more spins. Okay, let's see. Who next? Hambone. Hambone's next. Okay. Hambone. Nope. Oh, what am I buying? Yes, ham-boned. That's a very good joke. This is very serious. Everyone is very tense right now.
If you want to save time, just like let Austin spin once. It'll be done.
Austin's not here.
I know that. It's a joke.
Okay.
Because he wins everything.
Yes, he does. So Timothy has come up again. So I'm going to re-roll. Bagani is here. And Bagani is going to get... Bagani's a super winner. Doesn't matter. It's a different thing. Okay, so Bagani gets a spin. No. God. All right. I'll switch it up here.
Let me reach over and press spin, and then it'll be a winner.
It'll be a winner if you reach over and press spin.
Yeah,
No, it's G-Mig. G-Mig already did it. Corey. Okay.
Give me a button.
Here, let me get it for you here. Okay. Okay, my wife is spinning for Corey. My wife just spin for Corey. What the fuck?
I told you.
Wait. It didn't do it. Oh my God.
Because you fucking jinxed it, Devin. Or Zach, whatever you want to play.
It's not that. No, I did not.
Zach, you ruined it. You celebrated too soon. You celebrated too soon. He would have won. That's very rude. Sorry, Corey. You had it in the bag.
That had nothing to do with me. It's the wheel. The wheel knows all.
Zach,
The wheel knows all.
Zach just blew his load.
Oh my God. Okay, reroll. G-Mig, you can't keep winning like this. Ty Sage. Ty Sage has not tried it yet. Let's go, Ty Sage. No. No. Not close. Okay. Okay. You're going to do it again?
I said you should have just let me do it, but I can.
You want to do it for Lorraine? Lorraine's next up.
Yes, if you don't say your name weird like that again. Lorraine?
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 Lorraine. Lorraine. Okay. It's on there for Lorraine.
I'm sorry, Lorraine, this isn't going to be the winner, but I still love you.
It was close.
It's not the
It was
winner.
really close. It was really close.
Corey was close. Corey was close. Okay, so what are we gonna do to make this happen? Are we gonna make the W Goldie bigger, or are we gonna give everyone more spins?
Well, I mean, first you make it bigger,
Okay.
and then you also give everyone multiple spins.
Okay. In that case, we're gonna redo it.
2 birds stoned at once.
We're gonna redo it because this is taking too long. We're gonna reset the entries. Everyone, !Fidget in it if you want it to do this again. This new one is going to be, I'm going to make it 1 size bigger. Everyone gets 2 spins. Okay? 1 size bigger. Everyone gets 2 spins.
If you want someone to win, you make it 3 sizes bigger, and everyone gets 3 spins.
Yeah, but we already know from proof that if you do that, it's just whoever gets up first. Just the chances.
Is 3 really that big?
It's pretty big. It's like when you make it 3 big.
Fair,
Yeah.
fair.
No, like when you make it 3
last
big
time.
and then someone has 3 spins. Like G-Mig just did it last week where
And
he
I said
won.
Okay already.
Yeah. Okay. So that's slowing down. Okay. 18. Okay. Arnie. There's Arnie. There's Timothy. Perfect.
Let me know when it's done. I'll do all the spins.
20. You'll do all the spins. Okay. 20. Okay, 20. Okay, we're going to start this. Okay, so everyone gets 2 spins now. Timothy is up again. Timothy is up again with the fresh thing. Totally random. Timothy's up again. I'm going to shuffle this wheel and I'm going to find the Goldie and I'm going to enlarge it by 1 point. It's just 1 bigger. Timothy is up again, gets 2 spins. We're getting this off the wheel, okay? Spin 1. Here we go. Done by my wife right over there. Nope. Nope. Spin 1, no good.
Well, it's 'cause Corey's gonna win.
Corey's going to win. Okay. Wife is predicting Corey is going to win. There you go. Do the next spin. Okay. And that would be a no. Okay. So that is Timothy's second go with 2 spins out. So we're going to go back. Who is next? Yo-Yo-Yosef. Yo-Yo-Yosef. That's how you say it, right? Yo-Yo-Yosef. Okay. And ready for Yo-Yo-Yosef. 2 spins. First spin.
There we go. That's better.
Okay. Nope. 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 That's 1 spin. Okay. Yeah, gotta get rid of that. Okay, ready. Ready for you again. She's doing all the spins now. Bunny's doing all the spins. She's gonna get this thing off the. Oh. Oh, that was close. Sorry, Yosef. Sorry, Yosef. Okay, we're gonna go here. I'm gonna pick someone else. Alexander Cho. Alexander Cho. Spin 1. Alexander Cho. Oh, shit.
It's not though.
No, it's not. Oh, it's so close like the last time. Oh, my God.
No
Maybe he
way.
did it. Maybe he did it. Maybe he did it. Maybe he did it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh.
Congrats, Alexander Cho.
Oh, there we go.
Sorry, Corey. You could be bad at Zach.
Yo, there we go. Okay. Okay. Oh, my fucking God. Right. Right, Alexander Cho? You just spent... You just spent $625. Wow, that was an endeavor. That was Jamie's idea. If I had more time, I was gonna set up a special wheel with like better odds where it had like 4 of the W Goldie and then a whole bunch of just like try agains. You know, so there was like more odds. It wasn't just like one thing you had to hit, but we did it. We got through it. And if you guys think that's fun, we can definitely do a different thing next time like that, but we can set up a purposeful wheel for it, right? Like a different wheel with just try agains and the items you want, but like 4 entries of it or something. We'll figure out better odds for it, you know? Oh my God, the wheel! Oh, you chose right, Alexander Cho. There we go. So Jamie saw that. That's great. He's here. I don't have to do any work. That's perfect. He's got proof. It's all great. You're welcome, Jeremy. I mean, Jamie out. Okay, cool. We're good. Let's get rid of this and then let's spin it for real, guys. Let's spin it for real the good old fashioned way. So the W Goldie was here and now it is gone. Okay. Now it is gone. I'm going to refresh here. We're going to have this spinning. Okay. So Alexander, I would like you to, I would definitely like you when you get that, let everyone know about the crazy time you did to get that. That would be great. I think everyone wants to know. So post on the Fidget Nerd group or something like that, you know, let everyone know how insane that was. And post on LSC EDC too. Okay. Do that. That'd be perfect. So, oh God, Drake buttons. Yes. You have to get Drake buttons if you have a W Goldie. So this one, here we go. We are going to do this regular. This is regular wheel time. Everyone is welcome to come and try to win something from the wheel, okay? This is the regular kind of wheel spin time that we know of. Everyone can type in !Fidget into the chat. And we will select one winner to go up. Okay. None of the other winners counted. That was a separate event. Okay. But we will select one winner and they will head on up to the wheel. And they've got 3 spins. They can use their fidget level powers as normal. It's gonna be great. Okay. Could be a free item, could be a paid item. There's still some pretty cool stuff up there. Let's have a look at some of the things that are up there while you guys type in there. I see a titanium swoop, chance to buy titanium swoop for 210 from Fidget Boy. I see a free edible ice cream sandwich as a one-of-a-kind gift from Jedediah that Jedediah gave me that I decided to put up there for you guys because I felt guilty owning it. What else there? Oh, a 3D printed Sob Slim that is actually with me as well. That one is a banger. That was an absolute banger. The custom, chance to buy a custom Sob from Fidget Things. Hot stuff right now. Could definitely recommend. And yeah, there's some interesting stuff up there. Interesting stuff. And just so I'm telling you guys, keeping you guys up to date, I did talk to Drake. He does want to do a sign-up sale. I did talk to Wizard EDC. He does want to put something special and exotic up. Scott said, let me get back to you. So maybe he won't. Tom Linné of Unquiet Hands says he wants to think of something special to put up there. There is currently a package on the way from Sacred Spins. Zero Feud seemed interested. Got to get back to him, see what's up. NGT Handpower said, let me think about it. So I'm going to go with no. I don't know. We already know what LACEDC just did, so that's good. I'm working on Pose, and I just don't have the courage to PM Magnus because I just don't think he'll even read my PM. And I just don't think he cares because he already sells so many a day. He doesn't need any exposure. So I don't know I don't even know if it matters with him. I can go at him again and ask. And then as always, Griffin Inc. is looking to get something on there. Samuel has promised a big soft triangle. And then I'm thinking we should ask Asa from Out of Office Objects to make us an extra. What were they called? I can't remember. Something. Epilogue. That new thing she came up with. I think that would be great if we get Asa to do that. Okay. So that's where we're standing. That's where we're at. Eclipse. Okay. Eclipse. Epilogue. I don't know. It's one of those things. It was an E word for sure. Okay. Who's spinning the wheel there? Inaba, something like that. Perfect. Excellent. You are spinning the wheel. W's in the chat for Inaba. Inaba, you can step right up. Spin wheel. I don't believe Inaba has done this before. I think Inaba is very new. No, I don't have him or her recorded down for anything. So that is exciting. That is exciting. Yes, they say. Yes, they say. Oh, perfect. Okay, W. So, Inaba, you have 3 Fidget power. 3 Fidget power. Excellent. Thank you for being a Nerd Herd member. Almost max level. Max level is 4 right now. And Inaba is at 3. So I will take it that you know how this works and you know how to spend your Fidget points since you have been here long enough. You take a look at the wheel and you tell me where you want to dump your points into. You can give yourself an extra spin with your points. You can give yourself 3 extra spins if you want. Actually, I don't care. You can dump all your points into spins and give yourself 6 spins. You can put 1 point into any free item, or you could put all 3 points into 3 free items, or you can just dump all of your points into a paid item, okay? I don't care how many points you put into paid items, but only 1 point can go into 1 free item.
We only care if you nab a win. If you nab a win.
Oh, because in Naba, I get it.
If you nab
if you nab as in grab a win. Yeah.
If you
yeah.
Have you ever and did you wish and then have you and
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so that you can do anything?
Yeah, I can do anything.
Even nab a win.
Okay, now but all in Sob Slim. Now, I just want to confirm so I get it right. Are we putting it all in on this 3D printed Sob Slim, or are we putting it all in on buying a chance to purchase a custom Sob from Fidget Things? Okay? So it must be the custom if you're saying all in. That's what I have to assume. So I'm just making sure you understood that right. So JP has a point. You can't put it all in for free items. The 3D printed Sob Slim is a free item. Yeah, it's 3D. But you could put all of your points in to the custom Sob, and then if you won that, you would already have you'd have a Sob Slim. But you could work with Derek at Fidget Things on bringing your dream Sob Slim to life. Derek Shoots, bringing your dreams to life. Fidget Things. Okay? So, hey, Brooklyn. How you doing? Wow. Ooh, wow. Interesting. Twitch is watching. Everyone say hi, Twitch. Twitch is watching, apparently. A minute. What's going on here, Brooklyn? Oh, we're doing spin a fidget wheel. Yeah. Spin a fidget wheel, see if someone's going to win. There we go. Hi, Twitch. Hey, Twitch. Welcome, Brooklyn. No one's ever here from Twitch. That's cool. Stephen Clayton. So nothing fun? What are you talking about, nothing fun? We're all having fun, guys, right? That's mean. This is very fun. Can I do something fun? I don't know. We'll just have to win something. Just got a restock of exotic materials to do customs. Oh, excellent. Okay, so that's good to know. Someone just got a W cooling. That's fun. That's very fun. But I like this point right here. Just got to restock exotic materials to do customs. So Derek is taking this pretty seriously. But Inaba, let's think about it here. You got it spinning there. The pillar is gone. Slim pillar? Yeah, slim pillars. I don't know if there was a slim pillar. But you can. How could you get a slim pillar? You could go for it right here. The sus ticket for clean EDC that could possibly get you a slim pillar, but it's based on availability. Okay, but you might be able to win that. Talk to Osman and hold on to it, and then use it for the next batch. So that is one way to a slim pillar. Okay, you're going to go for the clean EDC sus ticket. Clean EDC sus ticket. You're going to put everything into it. So Inaba has 3 fidget power, 3 plus the 1 that all of them are makes it a 4. I'm kidding. I know how to add stuff. Okay, so 4. Look at how big that makes it, nerds. Look at how big that makes it. Do you think that Inaba is going to get a clean EDC sus ticket with the 3 wins, with the 3 spins? I think it's a pretty fair bet. Okay, giggity. Let's do this. I gotta get rid of that, and then we're gonna go here, and then we're gonna go spin. Let's do it. It's gonna be like the first spin. You're gonna Osman loves, not the first spin. Okay. Osman's been loving it. How much you guys have been going for that. So do you want to see this? This is the fidget nerd. Is a chance to buy. It's like $85, $90 or something like that. It wasn't your first spin. I have this one here. It's a chance to buy from Auto EDC. It's Fidget Nerds Special Edition Rapt Light with a special Rapt Light tops kind of thing. If you want to have a look at it, you have Auto EDC again already. Spin. Who doesn't have Auto EDC? Spin it again. Let's see what we get. Oh, congratulations. It works. Everyone sign up for the Nerd Herd. Get your fidget points added up. Start saving. Because W's in the chat for Inaba. Inaba just won a sus drop. Skip the sus drop ticket from Clean EDC. He or she gets to go directly to Osman and be like, yo, Osman. Look at this thing I got. Give it to me. I want it. Hail the wheel. Exactly. Perfect. Congratulations. Inaba, if I could just get you to, all I really need you to do is like PM me on Facebook, because I never know who it is on Facebook. If you have a Facebook, please PM me so I know what profile link to send to Osman, because I have to send it to Osman and be like, hey, yo, Osman, this person is going to be PMing you and they won this thing. Okay. So that just makes my life a lot easier. If you could please PM me. There's links at the front of the YouTube page in the About section for my Zachary Butcher links to Facebook and all that stuff. That would be amazing. And look at this, guys. This is an infinity item. Okay. So I don't hide the choice on this one. I just say done, and it stays there. Stays there on the wheel. Osman has been like freaking awesome about this. He just keeps it on the wheel. Let me just bring it back down to 1, and it stays back there, ready again for someone else to get it back. Okay, that's freaking awesome. Well, congratulations. Yeah, W for Osman. W for Alexander Cho for winning the W Goldie, and W Jamie Acker for popping up all of a sudden and doing that. That was totally unexpected on my part. I had no forewarning on that. I swear to God, because a lot of time I have a little bit, like we had talked about that idea. I had no idea he was going to do it. So that was fun. Thank you for rolling with the punches with that and being good sports about it. And trying that new spinny system. I swear we could probably make that work a little bit better in the future if we wanted to do something like that again. It could be cool. And thank you once again, Jonas Nix, for making stuff, and thank you, my brain and the internet, for helping me fix it. All the makers you contribute, G-Mig. Okay, well, yeah, it's hot here, so I'm gonna go jump in the river or something like that. And all you nerds, you stay cool. You always stay cool because you're cool guys. If you're where you are, and yeah, I'm gonna see you next week
for a Gaz Zerk giveaway. Cut in the feed.